Don't forget the ads feed the ducks, and the ducks we're raising this year we're donating to local food banks. If you want to help out the Duck Adventure, the link below, 50 ducks on a hot tub, you can buy one of these t-shirts. You can donate monthly, you can make one-time donation, and the most important thing you can do is like the video, and don't forget to share it, guys. Hello everybody. I don't know if my recording worked this morning because I was having I'm having sound problems. You wouldn't believe it, guys. It's sort of crazy. I've been using this same equipment since, well, it'll be 2 years this year, and I had the switches wrong on the mic the last 2 days, so my audio the last 2 days has been completely screwed up, and actually this morning I recorded it. I think it didn't work either. I'm not sure, so just in case it didn't, and I might be repeating myself, it's August 21st. So the plan that I've done today, I've already been to town and back and done a bunch of running around. I've had the ducks are locked up right now because I'm doing the old starve out the predator deal. I've got the extra battery pack on my pivot heads because I've just discovered that my whole video that I did, which you guys, I don't know if you're going to see it or not, of the otter situation, but because the pivot head battery died in the middle of recording, it corrupted the file. So I'm trying to do an internet repair right now. That's what I've been trying to do, salvage all the footage of the otter hunt that came here. Oh, that little girl that's in there. Anyways, I'll show you in a second here. So I've got the ducks locked up. I'm going to take the shotgun. I'm going down to the swamp to do a little bit of a recon. I'm going to go down to the lake and I'm going to do a little bit of boating. I'm going to take a little look to see if I can see the otters, to see if there's any sign of them. But I want to show you the little girl here. She startled me because she was behind me while I was chatting away here with you. This is the girl that is living in the straw pile. She was standing behind me quacking. Just look at her. Down to the creek to do a shotgun recon to see if we can get ourselves the remaining otters. Oh, look at the poor duckies. I'm really sorry, guys, but I had to do this today. It's for your own good. Oh no, we got another dead duck, guys. Oh, it's a dead Muscovy over there. Yep. A dead Muscovy. Alright, when I come back we'll deal with that. Damn. And these Muscovies dropping off like flies. Safety off. And let's go down. There was no freaking peak last night, guys. The ducks were quiet as could be all night. I have a hunch there's nothing down here because the killdeers were all down by the creek. My gut's telling me that I hit 2 of them. Oh, this is tricky walking. Oh, is she ever floating? Everything's floating bad here. Alright, this is going to be a trick to get over. Oh, that's really soft. All this rain we've had, everything's really floating good. The water's really clear. It doesn't look like anything's been swimming down the creek. But that also, we couldn't figure out why this year the ducks were constantly going down, the left hand side of the creek and not swimming down the creek. It's because the otters were waiting. Like, remember last year the ducks would always get in the water over there? Well, that's where the otters were basically ambushing the ducks. And that's why they always walked down. The creek trails are right there where the otters were going through. Okay, this water is murky. Something was just swimming in here. It is not clear like back there is. Something has recently been in the water here. Well, I've stood here absolutely silent and not moving, and I haven't even heard a rustle in the swamp. Not even birds, actually. But it's bizarre that the water here is murky and up there it's really clear. It's like something was swimming in the water. because the water here is absolutely crystal clear. I'm gonna go out in the boat and take a little bit of a cruise around just to see if I can scout anything out, because they might be swimming around the lake somewhere else. Every time I walk down here, I keep thinking, this is the time I'm gonna go right through again. Like that right there is just water. That there and there is really soft, but that right there, you just disappear. I'm bringing the kayak back up. This morning with the binoculars, it was in my line of sight, and I thought if I had my rifle with the scope, I couldn't even take a shot because my neighbor's kayak's in the way, and I'm not using it, so time to move it. A little duck on the dock. I don't believe how close he's letting me get. Killdeer just set the alarm off. Okay, little duck, fly away. I gotta get the shotgun ready here. Okay, he's got something hanging. Oh, I think he's got a fishing lure hanging out of his mouth. That's what it looks like, guys. There's something shiny on his right hand side. Well, I can't help him. Alright, let's go for a tour. The water is absolutely pristine clear. Nothing's been swimming down here. Not a sign of anything. Just a lot of minnows. And killdeers. Well, I've lapped the whole lake and there isn't anything. Absolutely nothing. Except ducks. Wild ducks. Minnows. Killdeers. Not a sign of anything swimming in the water that would eat a duck. Well, I guess we'll go let the ducks out, and actually I'm going to force them to the lake, get them out of the yard, which shouldn't be too hard because they've been in the yard for 2 days. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show. You're not going to believe it. I let the ducks out and something's came here already. I was just in getting another battery pack for the pivot heads, and the ducks just lost it and all came into a clump. I brought Doug out. Like, they haven't even been out 5 minutes. And just listen to them. Something's wrong. They were back here and then they just lost it. Like, I'm not kidding you guys, this is nuts. I thought I could go and start doing some work, and the ducks are just freaked out again. But Doug's not smelling anything. This is just bizarre stuff. Doug, you don't smell anything, do you? Then why are the ducks freaking out? Like, nothing's even got Doug's interest here. You know, one thing, guys, this predator thing has put my life way behind. There's nothing down here. except the dog peeing. Okay, the ducks refuse to go to the lake, and look at these tracks. Right there, look at this. I think the otter came up to the yard, and Doug's gone after the trail. And the ducks, look at this, they will not go down here. That trail is, that is not a duck trail through the mud. And he's got his head down, he's smelling. That's why the ducks, when I came out of the house, were freaking right out. It might actually be even around here somewhere. And they will not come down here. Doug and I just tried for like the last 10 minutes. It was brutal. It was like a brick wall holding them back. I'm gonna get nothing done here today. And now Doug's missing. Yeah, look at that. They're going all back up to the yard. They will not stay down here. Not a sign of a ripple in the water. Nothing. Doug's gone though. You wouldn't believe what Doug and I went through here. It was just frustrating, unbelievable. It was like they were hitting this glass wall, stopping them. But you know, I was in the house there, you know, getting a different battery pack, and they did the freaking peak and came running back up into the yard in a big circle. Now they're all in the pen. They're going, not all of them, but they're going back into the pen. Like I said, they want to be in there. It's safer. But that trail is not a duck trail, and it's not dug, and it's fresh. As you can see, right across there, it's like little feet. There's a stride from there to there to there. So the question is where to go to. Like, there's the footprints. You can see the footprints in the mud. But where to go? Oh, here comes Doug. No luck, eh, Doug? Oh, man. Yeah, and the ducks are back in the pen. They're back in the yard, and they want nothing to do with down here. This is crazy stuff. Something's down here, isn't it, Doug? Unbelievable. You know, usually otters, you know, stick to hunting in the water. For them to come up into the yard like that, but it's the only thing that makes any sense that, you know, the ducks were just totally freaked out, and they came running back up because they were slowly working their way down towards the swamp, and then they just came running back up in the yard. And I looked out the window, and I was like, okay, run back outside, Matt. And you can see the track, and I don't know if it's showing up in the video. But where to go to? And they're not that fast on the ground to be able to disappear that quick. Well, today's turned out to be a write-off. Ducks won't go to the swamp. Well, they went to the swamp part way, and like I said, I looked outside and they were coming back real fast. Well, we got this dead Muscovian here. Another botulism duck. This one's a little female. Oh, Muscovies, how are you doing this to yourselves? Well, guys, I gotta get my chores done. I still got work to do. I'm so far behind. This, you're not gonna believe it. So far today, I bet you I've got 5 hours into this predator situation. It's totally blown my day. Totally blown it. Doug's onto something. He's down in the creek. He just took off like a bat out of hell. Now he's in the creek. He's going down the water and he's trying to cut across. Something has caught his attention. I had no luck seeing anything, so maybe we're going to have to rely on Doug's sense of smell. But definitely something was here. Something came up the swamp when I went into the house. Look at him with his head up. Yeah, something was here. So when I went into the house to get the other battery pack, and I'm not kidding guys, I was inside for like not even 5 minutes. This thing came up the swamp, came up and and freaked the ducks right out because they were starting to move towards the creek area, and then all of a sudden they were like all of them were just a big giant circle of them in the yard. That's unbelievable that the otter would be that brazen, to come that right into the yard. But if we catch him running across the yard, if I get the shotgun near me, he'd be easy picking off. That right there is the last of all that zucchini. So they did about 120 pounds of zucchini. That's it. There's nothing else left in the pen. What is it, Doug? The ducks are freaking out. I'm getting nothing done today, guys. The ducks are just doing nothing but freaking out. They come down, they get maybe 20, 30 feet into the swamp, and they just get freaked out, turn around, come back, and then Doug goes nuts barking. Something's here, hiding, waiting for that opportunity. Which is sort of silly with Doug running around. Like Doug's picking up on it really fast. Every time the ducks just change their tone or their quack, he's like, his head goes up and he just takes off. He knows their sound. What a very unproductive day for me. That's the second bag. First bag they did it in under 7 minutes. It was unbelievable how fast they ate it. And I put another bag down, plus 5 bags in the feeder, and there's a pile of them. Oh, they're hitting me hard on feed today. They're piling in there. It's been non-stop, guys. When the ducks can't go to the lake to eat, and they got to eat in the yard, it's basically about 65% more food. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends.